do we rage? Why do we protest? Why do we shout until our throats bleed? Because we have watched babies die with no name on their graves but to be only called collateral. Because we have seen mothers carry their dead children through rubble while the world changes the channel. We shout because silence hurts more than bullets. They bomb homes and call it defense. They choke a people's thirst and call it policy. They starve a people and call it strategy. And the world, the civilized, educated Western world says nothing. They raise flags for royalty, but not for refugee camps. They cry for statues, but not for slaughtered sons. Where are the feminists now? Where are the pro-life marchers when Palestinian mothers bury their newborns in plastic bags? You raised your voice for Hollywood. Where's your voice for Palestine? You flood your streets for celebrities in courts. But when real blood runs through the gutters, you scroll in silence. And now the media's up in arms. Not because children are being executed. Not because hospitals are being raided. But because a band named Kneecap had the audacity to say, "Free Palestine." Because Bob Violet stood on stage and shouted death to the IDF. And now they want to cancel him. They want to blacklist him for naming a military that admits to war crimes, that leaves children shot in the street, that bombs hospitals and starves civilians. But when Israelis scream death to Arabs in the streets, no headlines, no outrage, no cancel campaign. Why the double standard? Why is truth only dangerous when it exposes the oppressor? Because they don't fear violence, they fear clarity. They don't fear chaos, they fear conscience. But something is happening now. For the first time, the black man and the white man see each other not as enemies, but as reflections. One wore chains on his body, the other wore chains in his mind. But both were bound. And now both are breaking free, because in every corner of this earth, the oppressed are waking up, not with guns, not with vengeance, with clarity. They remember what the world forgot. The Irish resisted for 700 years. South Africa tore down apartheid. Algeria expelled the colonizer. Vietnam broke the giant. Haiti rose from the ashes of empire. And yes, I once stood in the desert, shoulder to shoulder with millions. And I saw no race, no color, no hierarchy. Just one body, one movement, one spirit. I learned there what the world forgot. The only nation that matters is the human family. So yes, we shout. Yes, we rage. But don't mistake our volume for hate. We rage because we love too deeply to remain silent. We shout because our ancestors died whispering. We protest because we believe this world can be more than this. So stand up. Stand with the artist who lost everything for the truth. Stand with the mother whose child is a headline for one day and forgotten the next. Stand with the refugee, the prisoner, the protester, the poet, the child. Because the fire that burns villages today will burn your cities tomorrow. You don't have to be perfect to stand. You just have to be human.
Share, believe, inspire. Blacksby.